Welcome back everybody to another Kane's Wrath Hall of Fame replay cast. In the top right hand corner of tournament decision it is qsxs. I'm just going to call him Q. He's playing Mark of Kane, and his opponent in the bottom left hand corner of the map is the red black hand. It is Bikerush owns. Double barracks opening here because of course this is 2011, so we are on the vanilla tournament decision. Q has gone for 2 engineers from his top barracks here. That's actually a little bit risky. Maybe Bikerush should be able to get a cabal across the map and into that building, but doesn't look like that will be happening. That ambient sound is very loud. Why is that so loud? Let's turn that down. Alright. So obviously you've got 2 spikes on this map, and this is a vanilla 1.02 game, so we're going to have full strength cabals, full strength one clicks, quick reckoners, and all of that good stuff that we used to see quite regularly. It is raining right now, so I hope you guys can't hear that throughout the video. That'll be really annoying if you can, because I'll probably not be able to edit that out of the audio. So we do have a buggy coming out. Is this going to be a bike from Bikerush? No, it's going to be a buggy as well. So I'm not sure if Bikerush had quite reached the heights we know he has nowadays back in 2011. I'm not sure if he was the #1 standout, or if there were plenty of other players that were up to his caliber. But obviously a Raider buggy out. Has scouted that there are bikes on the way. Cabals are being drafted here to try and defend for Bikerush. So more bikes coming as a second bike, but that's it. Just 2 bikes early here from Q here. And he's going to take out nothing because a buggy and a cabal is enough screen. Well, he may actually lose a bike here as well. He probably could turn around and try and take out that buggy. He's not even going to get the buggy. He loses a bike really early in the game, unfortunately. This bike's still hurting around though, so keeping Bikerush busy. So you can't complain too much with this. He is keeping Bikerush busy, although he hasn't really forced harvesters off the line. He does do that now. Bikerush all over that. Just going to pull that harvester back to the war factory quickly for some repairs. In the meantime, Q has still only got 3 harvesters. He's actually kept his barracks around as well. So I'm not sure what he plans to do with that. That bike will get away with about 40% health, and Bikerush looks like he's steamrolling ahead now. He didn't really take any economic damage from that. 3rd refinery is down, and Q is a long way behind, you know. He's got 3 and 5, Bikerush to 2 and 4, and Bikerush is probably about to produce another harvester, so he's a whole refinery down. Starts to take a swing at that spike, but he's going to turn around now. This Raider buggy is starting to move out, trying to have a look at the other side of the map. Now, I don't remember if there was any bugs in particular for Mark of Kane at this time in Vanilla 1.02. I don't believe there is. It was just that Blackhand was sort of so powerful that no one really gave MoK much of a chance. But this guy has picked Mark of Kane, so I'm not sure if he was typically a MoK player, or he maybe just thought it's a good map for MoK, which it is. It's actually quite a nice map for Mark of Kane tournament decision. Especially when you've got double spikes, you can go for shadow teams, and if your opponent only goes for 1 barracks, you can snipe both engineers. And even if they go for the double barracks, even if they're only a little bit slow, you can snipe both engineers. This Raider buggy is going to go down. Will he get that bike? No, not quite. He was actually shooting at a different one. And bikes are out here, and there is a shrine. Are we seeing shadow teams? Yeah, there come the shadow teams. Now you've got to remember, in Vanilla 1.02, these shadow teams actually come out instantaneously. There's no 5-second delay for them. He's actually building more shadow teams as well, so he's got 3 shadow teams out. So I'm not sure what he's planning to do with this, going for more than the 2 shadow teams. Obviously 2 shadow teams with veterancy are enough to take out power plants, and that would be really good against this. Wow, what do we have here? A Reckoner comes out, and there's a lot of rocket squads here. So it's going to be a double Rockener. It's going to be a Rockener. I reckon we'll keep that. A Rockener. It's a double Rockener. And a flame tank obviously sneaking around this right-hand side. Probably going to look to burn down the spike. Is he just seeing that in his tip field? It's not deployed, I don't think. No, I don't think it's deployed, but that would be actually a really good... Oh no, a bike's come out, and Bikerush knows about the shadow team, so he's going to lose them all if he doesn't move them away. 1 shadow team has gone down. These units are sort of aimlessly moving in. No, he has deployed that Reckoner, so the harass from Q is going to get completely shut down here. He's going to lose all of these units. Another Reckoner comes out from Bikerush. So he's got a defensive Reckoner there. Is he going to put another one over in this space as well? That'd be a really interesting play. It completely denies any harassment here. 2 more Reckoners come out from Bikerush, so I'm not sure if this was a thing back in 2011 to just sort of mix some Reckoners in to your army, or if Bikerush is just doing a Bikerush and mixing it up. He's deployed a Reckoner there as well. He's just blocking off all of the entrances to his base with Reckoners. That's really interesting. These Scorpion tanks are going to fall back and go back to the War Factory. Spectre Artillery coming out now, and a Redeemer is on the way. Supercharged Particle Beam, I imagine that is halfway done. And it looks like Black Disciples will be up soon. No clicks from either side yet, which is surprising, because you could click 2 refineries. Both players have not spread out their refineries, so you could easily get 2 refineries 1 clicked for both players. The upgrade is done for Bikerush Black Disciple, so his infantry will have those Black Hand squads as well. He's still building more Reckoners. So, I guess this is, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It just completely area denies the Tib field, and there's going to be pretty much no harassment that can be done. Even stealth tanks will struggle there. These Reckoners are actually going to deploy right in front of the MCV here. That's going to be really annoying for him to dislodge, although he does have Spectres. So the Spectres will be able to shell down the Reckoners without much issue. Bikerush has established his expansion now, and there is an Avatar here as well. Supercharged Particle Beam is done, and there we go. Supercharged Particle Beam does start to come down. That Avatar is probably walking a little bit too close to this infantry. If Bikerush is shooting, oh, he's not shooting there. That's a bit unfortunate. But he doesn't want to move it into the Reckoner. You don't want to do that, and he's actually splashing down his own Shredder turret. Oh, he's going to crush them with the Avatar, actually. Is he going to be able to get both? Oh, not quite. He doesn't quite get both before the Avatar goes down. Now he's probably going to splash down his own husk. Yeah, he splashes down his own husk. Well, there's more Reckoners over here into the base of Q. He doesn't actually have anything over here to deal with these. Those Scorpion tanks aren't really what you want to be using against Reckoners filled with rockets. And there's more infantry flanking as well. The Redeemer is forced to turn around. The Spectres are going to try and shoot down as well. I reckon it actually, the Spectres actually got some ranks off killing those Reckoners. The Spectre Artillery are a good option versus the Reckoners. Obviously, they can get... Did he use his Rage Gen? Was that his Rage Gen? Yeah, it was. Purifying Flame is done now as well. More Reckoners being produced. Blue Flame tanks. Now, these are such a powerful unit. If one of these gets into Q's base, he could decimate the whole thing before he even knows what's happening. Looks like he's actually got cybernetic legs as well, so... No upgrades, no units that use that upgrade have been built, but he does have it. Spectre Artillery slowly shelling down these black... Look how tanky they are, man. So you got a Spectre, a Redeemer, and all sorts of other junk just shooting at it, and it does not care. Redeemer on the way for Bikerush now. Q probably needs to make a push on this bottom side while Bikerush is still quite vulnerable, but there are more Reckoners moving out. Where are the Flame Tanks? The Flame Tanks are on the left-hand side, so we'll have to keep an eye on them, because they could completely decimate Q's base in one split-second move. Enlightened are actually being built as well. Spectres here moving around. He's got to be careful, man. There's more Reckoners actually here. One of them is about to get forced to deploy. It will just get away. But yeah, I'm really worried. Look at these Flame Tanks. He has nothing up here. He does have an Enlightened. If he can get a quick Emp, maybe he'll have enough time to turn around and fight back for it. Spectres are being built by Bikerush now, but of course his stance stealth, and also there is a disruption tower here now for Q, so he's going to be quite safe from counter Spectre artillery shots while that stealth tower does sit in there. This Reckoner, he's going to start to make a move. Does actually get shut down by that Avatar. Nice snipe there. And but here come the Flame Tanks. There's another one sitting back as well. There's 2 Flame Tanks here. And they're going to start to make a move. I feel like these Reckoners have been deployed here as well. So more Reckoners here from Bikerush. Magmines comes down. Not really hitting anything of major importance. And that Redeemer for Bikerush has come out. But here come the Flame Tanks. This Enlightened Squad's he's going to have to be paying attention. The Enlightened Squad... Oh, he is paying attention. Really nice work there by Q. Has he got an Avatar? Yeah, he's got an Avatar here as well. Uses the Barracks MoK Squad to emp those Flame Tanks again. And I think he'll be safe here. He needs to shoot with the Avatar, though. Oh my god, shoot with the Avatar. Oh my god, shoot. Shoot! Oh my god, he might lose a refer or something for that. No, he actually wouldn't have. But that's okay. It must be multi-MCV from Bikerush. No, he's just genuinely placed that many obelisks down. And where are Q's Spectres? They're back here. And there's now Vertigo Bombers coming out. A really good choice, actually, versus Vertigo Bombers from a Blackhand because they aren't stealth and they are going to struggle to avoid the shots. Another one's going to come in here. Does have to be careful. There are, of course, rockets in those Reckoners which may be able to shoot them down, but 2 Spectre Artillery taken out for free there for Q. Oh, there is that last blue flame tank. It's got in the back of the base. It took out the tier 3 by the looks of things. The tier 3 has gone down. He does have quite a few avatars out, but that means no more Vertigo Bombers and no more Spectres for Q. More Spectre Artillery coming out for Bikerush. Bikerush is probably not in as good a position as you might think, considering the damage he has just done with that flame tank. Look at that. Magmines here is in such an awkward position. Bikerush really needs to get rid of them because a lot of his harvesters are getting hit by Magmines. His Spectres have Magmines. Like, he really needs to clean up these Magmines. They're causing him a lot of issues there. More Vertigo Bombers coming in. He's going to hit another. Oh, he gets 2 with that hit. That's really nice. Shadow teams have been drafted again. His tier 3 doesn't look like it's been rebuilt just yet. Maybe on the way. But again, I'm surprised to see no one-clicks from these guys. Maybe they made a mutual agreement not to one-click each other, but you would expect this far into a nod mirror back in these days. You would see it quite a bit. He's actually dropped a beacon there with his Shadow team, so maybe we're going to see some Spectre Bombard here. Yeah, we are. Look at this Spectre Bombard. Is that going to be on the Harvesters as well? Wow, that's a really nice hit by those Spectres. Look at that. Not going to go again? No, he cancelled them. I was waiting for the next round of shells to come. Look at this. The Magmines are going to get another Harvester here. That Harvester is going to go down to the Magmines. Vertigo Bomber comes in, hits those Spectres, and 3 of them go down. Rage Gen will come off. There's a lot of things here that are just going to shoot each other. He needs to power down these obelisks before they start killing things. Oh no, they are actually firing at that Redeemer somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. There's Venoms here as well. He does need to be careful. There are still SAM turrets there. And yeah, he's sort of throwing these Venoms away here. Bikerush has moved away. His MCV is on the run. He does have his Redeemer out as well. Blackhand squad there will garrison that Redeemer. And the Enlightened does come out. So the Spectre Artillery sitting those. I don't know if that's even the beacon or not. Is that a heroic? Oh my god, he's got a heroic Spectre. Oh my god. He's got a heroic Spectre. That's ridiculous. That is not something you see every day. Look at that. Heroic Spectre Artillery. What a beast. Any ranks on these Vertigos yet, though? Surprisingly not. They've killed a lot of Bikerush Spectres. Oh no, this Redeemer's been rage gent here. And now he's got an Obelisk, a Redeemer, and Infantry going to be starting to shell it down. Oh my god, the Spectre Artillery from Q have started to shoot at his own Redeemer. He does get another rage gen off before it goes down, but we saw how much damage those Spectres do. Oh my god, another one comes out onto the tier 3 and the tier 2, and Bikerush is forced to sell that off, but he has already dispatched of the Redeemer from Q. That's a really good get for him, but he must be running out of Harvesters. Now, he still has 4 at this stage. Where is that MCV? Where is the MCV? Did he lose his MCV? Oh my god, he lost his MCV. Maybe he lost that to the Spectres as well. Now, Bikerush is still going to make his last-ditch effort here then, I guess, because he's not got an MCV. I can't see it anywhere on the map. But, yeah, this is going to be really difficult for Bikerush to pull off because we've got Enlightened, we've got MoK squads, and that heroic the heroic Spectre is just going to do so much damage. He actually sells off the refinery to get more EMP. He's got a bunch of Enlightened here. He shuts down the Redeemer from Bikerush, and he's going to start to make a move. Another EMP comes down. I don't think he's going to be able to get this Redeemer away. And if I'm right in saying that there's no MCV, this may be the end of the game here. Q may have done it. Another Redeemer comes out for Q. And look at this, Bikerush. Is he selling out of the game? He is. This is his last building here. And Bikerush Owens has been defeated. I'll have to go back and see what happened to that MCV. But Bikerush has been defeated there. A 14-minute game on tournament decision. Q and Bikerush both playing with some interesting things there. We had Reckoner spam from Bikerush, and we had the beacons from it's not Q, I keep thinking it's XSQ, but it's qsxs. There, of course. So despite having less money, he was able to win that game. Obviously, Bikerush, he did do those Reckoner plays. They didn't quite do as much damage as he was hoping, and the ones in his fields obviously didn't defend any bikes. There's no real bike harass other than that really early game Bikerush that Q did. But qsxs will take this game. I hope you enjoyed another Hall of Fame game, guys. I'm going to try and get back into casting these type of games quite regularly. And hopefully you guys will enjoy all of the content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.